getting ready, you know, for nationals. It was supposed to be in Vegas, and out of the blue, something happened with the permits. Dave from King of the Hammers called off the race and said, hey, you know, we're not going to have a race. And he was in Portugal at the time, so he couldn't really do nothing about it. And one of the other racers kind of got with some people here locally and talked to them about using their land. And Dave got back from Portugal and come in, and they found out they got a permit out here in Arizona in Congress, and last minute they threw a race together.
And when they canceled it, it was kind of a bummer, you know, and it kind of upset me just because, like, oh man, we're not gonna have this national race. I don't have a chance to, like, show my dad I can beat him, or I can keep up with him. So as soon as they told us that the race was back on, I'm fired up again. I'm ready to go, and I'm excited.
You know, I think it's going to be a pretty good fan base out here, and I think it'll be fun. The weather's cooled off good, and we'll be able to camp out and have a good time.
It's cool to be up there with my dad. You know, I'm trying to pass him on points, and I'm trying to just keep up with him. I'm right there. I have a chance to finish a 1-2 with him, or beat him, or, you know, I mean, it could go either way.
You got me, Waylon?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, let's be fast, be safe.
All right.
Go. You got it. You got it. You're good. Okay, we put some ground on him right there. Hey Shannon, this is Miller. If you can hear me, you got a huge lead right now. Keep that thing together, bud.
You know, the cars keep getting better, so they keep trying to attack the drivers and the cars with, you know, gnarlier competition.
This car can eat this up.
The first vehicle I had for competing with was a 78 CJ5, and it was nothing special, and took it out and beat it and broke it. And then the next one after that we built ourselves. It was all handmade, and, you know, built the frame, built the tub, everything, and it's pretty much a homemade vehicle that looked like a Jeep and had Chevy parts in it. And that's what we started with, you know, started from the bottom, and people kind of liked what we were doing and started paying us to do stuff, and I started doing it on the side, and then it turned into a full-time job.
When I was probably about 13 or 14 years old, and my dad took me out to Florence. We had this moon buggy, and, you know, it was one of his old cars, and we took it out, and that was my first learning experience, and it freaked me out. Once you get the feel of just being in the car, you know, you're just glued to it for life.
Keep this thing together and you might win yourself a championship. Stuff's nice when your dad just runs off and leaves us.
King of the Hammers, It was pretty legit. First one I went to, they had 45 cars and I started last. And I finished first. Yeah, I got to pass 45 cars, or 44 cars.
My dad he stresses consistency so much that's all he wants me to do right now. And then once I start being more consistent and I can handle being up top with everyone else, then he said, that's when you go for it. That's when you start hammering it down and start going for first place.
He kicked ass this year. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't have won the championship if it wasn't for the first place that he got me this year. And he's consistently been on the podium all year. I think there was only 2 races that he didn't podium, and no, I couldn't be more proud of him, and I wouldn't have minded losing to him. I kind of hoped that he had won it. You know, it's a pretty big deal to win a championship for your first year out, and it had been huge. But even second place, you know, I told him he wasn't getting anything given to him. He had to work for it, and he worked hard, and he worked harder when he got my first place for me. So he screwed that up. We got good sponsors, good friends, and you know, we wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for all the people that help us.
I'd have to definitely thank my parents and my family for support that they give me. You know, I wouldn't be anywhere close to as far in life as I've already gotten without them. You know, my dad, he can be a jerk sometimes. You know, I guess every dad or parent can, but you know, he just wants what's best, and he pushes me to do great things in life, and I think that's where I'm headed. So, you know, I'd really like to thank him for that.
I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.